take the paper that you used for watercolor media study, turn it so that the empty side is vertical portrait direction for you. Remember, we're using this Bluebird picture from the slide presentation as our model. Very lightly with your pencil, you're going to draw 2 circles very lightly. One is going to be the head for the bird. The other one's going to be his body, and it is a little bit more of an egg shape. Okay, then we're going to go straight to the beak. We're going to have his mouth open a little bit more than the one in our picture. So we're going to have 2 diagonal lines coming out of the circle. And you're going to draw a big, deep, sort of rounded V shape to connect those 2. And you can see the inside of his mouth a little, so we'll draw another line to connect those 2. We're going to do his tail feathers next. So from the back of the circle, I'm just going to draw kind of a little triangle from the bottom of the circle. Just connect those 2 lines. Next will be the wing. I'm going to do the wing. Okay. Just very lightly bring the wing past the circle a little bit. The top of the wing is going to come down with a bumpy line. It's going to meet up with that top part and kind of just a little bit of a line to indicate where the shoulders are. Then you can connect these circles for his throat and for the back of his head. You can give him a little eye. Football shape, little tiny football shape. For his legs, we're going to make the first leg where we can see the whole thing because it's close to us, kind of like his ankles. And then the birds have 3 knuckles, kind of like we do. So it's going to go 1 and then a knuckle, 2 and then a knuckle, and then basically a claw. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The other leg, we're going to make it a little more tucked in under him. So we'll just show the foot without the leg. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right, and then we want him to be standing on something. So the bird in our picture is just standing on what looks like a piece of bamboo. I don't really love how that looks, so I'm going to change it up a little. And I'm just going to give our bird a little branch that he's kind of standing on. Maybe it's broken a little bit. Yeah, he could be standing on a branch. There might be another branch with a couple of leaves on it sticking out. We can make details there later. All right, and then just go in and erase some of the lines that you don't need. Smooth out some of the lines a little bit. Erase parts that you don't need. So we don't want to see too many pencil lines after it's painted, so we're going to get rid of a lot of this graphite. The last thing I want you to do is just very lightly with your pencil, indicate the color changes so you can see on our picture how the bird, the blue parts, are kind of separate from the reddish brown parts. So we're just gonna add that. His throat is blue, then he's got some blue and then brown feathers that connect. He's mostly blue down his back, but he's got a little brown here. And this blue on his breast. I mean, it's dark brown, but then it turns blue again under his belly. We can put a few lines in here to indicate the lines of his wings. Very, very lightly, just a few lines. Separate set of feathers. And he has a lot more tail feathers. I kind of cut it off. If you have more room, you can make his tail feathers a little longer. So I would like for his tail feathers to be longer, but I made him so fat. Yours could go all the way back to a point if you have room. Okay, and now we are ready to paint.